So would it be fair to say that we could categorize our online activities into things that support our well-being, support our green, and things that subtract from our well-being?
Yes, because the first thing that happens when sensations are detected, because many of our sensations are not ever detected. They're happening through a process called interoception, which is all that stuff happening inside of our body, that chaos, the symphony, all that stuff that's happening inside our body, feeding up to the brain to keep us healthy and alive, is usually subconscious. But when it's conscious, usually it's the valence is either negative or positive. So what you're saying is we can correlate green roughly with positive, and then feeling yucky or just starting to not feel good as the negative. So go ahead.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Um, so I was reading The Good Life, which is an excellent book on the Harvard longitudinal study, and they had an exercise on sort of analyzing your positive relationships, because it turns out positive relationships is the number one key thing for the psychological good life. And I thought, maybe we could do something similar to make some decisions around screen time. And Mona, you and I talked about this a little bit. I drew something up super quick, and I'm just going to hold it to the screen here. Can you guys see it okay? All right. So at the top, we're talking about our online activities. We've got activities that add to our well-being. And at the bottom, activities that subtract from our well-being, and the ones we use frequently and the ones we use infrequently. So parents, if you want to grab a piece of scrap paper, and Mona, I'm going to ask you, how valid you think this is.
Mhm.
If you were to just sort of, make your y-axis, make your x-axis, and then say, okay, the news. The news I listen to more frequently than I probably should, and it usually subtracts from my well-being. It's hard to go to sleep after that. TV, I probably watch a little too much in the evening. The Google searches are really add to my well-being, and masterclass, where they have all these incredible masterclasses, that I don't do very frequently, but adds to my well-being. What do you think of the idea of, is this too simplistic, or can it really help us make some decisions around what we want to maybe do more of online or less of?
I love it because the simpler the better means we'll use it more. And what that chart is giving us is really a good way to think about how our body is processing information, because that positive negative valence is scientifically valid. If you look at the theory of constructed emotions, sensations are initially coded as positive or negative. So I love it. It's valid, and I think it's easy, and it adds to self-awareness. So thank you for that. I mean, I think I want to do that every day.